And Julie, at the top of your turn, this thing is just blasted to smithereens by the focus fire scope. We are out of initiative. What do you guys do?
Jeffrey Beezbos here. The following is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Names, characters, businesses, places, and incidents are either products of the Dungeon Master's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblances to actual persons, living or dead, or any actual events are purely coincidental, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. You might be wondering how we got here.
The Mona Lisa. That's a big one. We have to figure out.
How did the swap happen?
I mean, the real one. We did see the real one. It was in the Fey Queen's vault.
Or when we were separated. I found a stack of papers with receipts from Jeff Beezbos to the Fey Queen.
You received your stuff, and the silver step shoes were not.
Piss.
When I was separated after we left the prison, I overheard the ambassador of the Dwarf King speaking to the assistant of the enchantment chair, and he told him that he was crazy. I seem to remember also engaging in a somewhat political discussion about whether or not the terms of the pact between Gaia and Phaeton should be re-examined.
Michael said that he doesn't think that it was that the Reaper. He doesn't think that the Reaper's done everything the Reaper's done. The motives are conflicting. Like the Arizona base he doesn't think that was the Reaper.
Driving, and this letter just appears and sits down next to you in your passenger seat. You see that kind of middle part in the back seat of your car open up, and then you see your bag of holding begin to float towards the passenger seat.
Gwen, how long have you been able to do that? Can I turn on my radio?
Your car, I'm assuming, is also kind of hooked up to the SWAT radio station, completely radio silent.
Julie, where are you? What's going on?
The time is upon us, young heroes. It is time for me to collect my debt, and as promised, here is my blessing.
Can I recognize the people now who are leaving?
You do recognize these people. They are people who were in the prison. It's Pierre. But Nelson, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
So this is Outlander Terminator mode.
Let this be a piece of support for you. You see inside this little envelope, you see a little amulet, this blue amulet. You've seen Michael wearing a similar amulet with like a similar crystal in it, but it has like a whole bunch of different crystals in it.
I pull it out from under my shirt.
Can you hear me? Wes, can you hear me?
Julie? And you turn around and it's Bob. You are slammed in the back by these vines. Help! And these vines grow, and it goes. I'm glad I had that security measure put in place. Luckily, that seed had time to grow. Hello, Julie. You all see them pull out these 2 grenades. They pull the pins and chuck them into the Hall of Memories. You see Jeffrey Beezbos. He is leaning on the desk to the secretary's area. Julie, you also hear a kind of a murmuring, sighing sound.
What's going on?
Wouldn't you like to know? Unfortunately, I am not able to discuss this right now. NDAs and what have you. But you see tucked under the desk and gagged and bound, you see Cash's sister, Dar. 2 iron bars slam the door shut. He says, no. Unfortunately, you all cause too much trouble for this to be allowed to happen.
Does SWAT have a central command?
How so? What do you mean?
Like, when they're out on a mission, is there a place it's being run from? You know, where there's like files and logs about what's happening in the field, stuff like that.
So there is kind of, for each bureau, there's different commands and stuff.
So Wes is he's thinking that he wants to find out where the council went to go get the Reaper because he thinks that's where shit's going down, if that makes sense.
You don't know about the Reaper mission. Julie's the only one that knows because she came back.
Yeah. Well, never mind then.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to get to the computer if there's a computer on the desk.
Okay. Yeah, there is. There's
Okay.
a slick desktop there.
Let me in. I want to know what's going on.
Okay. It's password protected, so go ahead and make a hacking check.
Beezbos is the coolest 6969 420.
Hacking. That's a critical failure.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Come on!
You've been locked out for 1 minute.
11.
Oh, that's not bad. Oh, that is bad. That's a 7, not a 1. You take 13 points of lightning damage as the computer shocks you.
I need a nap after this.
All right. I walk over to Darla.
Okay.
I haven't met Darla, actually. I don't think Wes has met Darla yet.
I think you guys briefly did during Cash's
You did see her when she was crying
reopening.
over like Cash's dead body.
Yep, that's right.
The last time you saw her, she was grieving over the death of her only sibling.
All right, then I guess I walk up to Darla and say, all right, hi, if there's anything suspicious you've seen, anything at all, please tell us. It could be important.
I was just doing my standard training for... Jesus Christ. I need to get to my son.
Yeah.
I was doing my standard training for I'm training to be a secretary for one of the council members. I was
Which
assigned
one?
to Beezbos, and I was just doing my training, and I was...
You're not going to work for him anymore.
I sure as hell won't be.
Okay, let's get out of here. We gotta get you back to your family.
Okay. The iron door, the iron bars are still not bars, but there is no door right now. It's just 2 iron slats.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I want to wait for Nelson to try and see if he can find a control for
Nelson,
that.
make
I guess.
3 hacking checks in succession.
17. 19. 23.
Okay, perfect. You guys see Nelson essentially like darting around the room, pulling out panels and checking things. You see, this takes about 30 minutes or so.
Oh my god.
So if Wes and Julie, you guys want to take a short rest real quick?
Yes, please, God.
Yeah, can I like also talk to Wes like quietly so that Darla doesn't hear?
Yeah, sure. But you
Hang
see
on
Nelson essentially dashing around the room, pulling at panels, pulling at cords, all to try to get this thing. And you see the doors open and slightly close, and then they kind of turn and they flip. You see the doors actually flip vertically and kind of open and close really fast. But eventually the doors get open. But while this is happening, Jesse, you want to say something?
Yeah. First, can you remind me, am I allowed to take
You're essentially allowed to roll up to 12 d10.
Okay, and there's no bonus to that? It's just
plus your constitution modifier.
To each one?
To each one.
Oh boy.
You guys are level 12.
I have
You can
all 7. And I'm only back to 43, not my max of... Yeah, I only have the 3 from the... No, wait, no, I would have those because you told me about...
Yeah, you guys got
last
the
time
long
I would
rest
have
in
all
there.
of them then.
Yeah.
649.
But you only get half back from... you would have gotten the 3 because of the half. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because of the long rest, because I only had half before, but
Gotcha.
Now I have all of them because of the long rest. And I'm back.
Julie?
Okay, so I mentioned that I got my memories back from the mission. So, oh goodness. We encountered a basically dinosaur version of SWAT.
Am I
Yeah.
being punked?
No, I wish. I truly wish I was.
But you are fucking with me, right?
No.
Okay.
They stole a bunch of the villagers and we went after them and We made a deal
Oh,
with...
right, the villagers.
We made a deal to go check out the cave because we were going there anyway. In the cave, we found a bunch of tentacle monsters, and we also saw the wizard. The wizard, I think, had a sister, and we got the ale there. And then Ziv and Zav left because they found something belonging to a parent. When we went back to the dinosaurs, they were pissed and wiped our memories.
Wes's jaw is, like, hanging. He's just standing there.
The other thing is, in the middle of all this, I came back to SWAT to warn them, and they're on a mission to recapture the Reaper, so I assume this is her doing.
Capture the Reaper. Now that I've heard that, is there any way I would be able to figure out how to know where they are?
I mean, you could. There is, but you would have to access one of the databases to figure that out. And Nelson just got shocked by Beezbos' computer, so.
All right.
But
Well, I
actually,
guess
all three of you roll. Is it insight? Yeah, roll insight checks. This is back for when Beezbos was kind of
Unnatural
when Beezbos
20.
was his
Six.
hologram was there.
9.
Julie, you recognize that voice that was speaking to Beezbos? It was the enchantment chair.
Oh, shit, we knew this.
And it trickles down in your mind. That voice, the cadence and the sounds of it on the Alexandria is the enchantment chairs.
Oh, it's a man.
Yeah, the enchantment chairs of Elven men.
No, I thought the voice was female. I hear Alexandria and I think
Yeah.
Alexa, so.
I mean,
Okay.
the
cadence,
the
you said.
cadence of it was. Remember, you rolled for this as well. You did kind of figure this out.
Okay, gotcha, alright.
Okay,
So, yes.
so it looks like for the traders, we know where Beezbos and Bill, whatever his name is. His name's Bill, right, O'Neill?
Yeah. I don't remember if you guys actually know that, but
know it, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you told us.
Yeah. I think at some point someone was like, Bill's a good guy. And we were like, Bill the elf? All right.
Robert the elf?
you guys eventually Nelson finishes his work and the iron doors open up.
Let's get the...
As we step out in the hall, I want to search and listen for any type of trouble, gunshots, stuff like that.
Make a perception check, buddy.
That's D&D, baby. 7. Not good. No,
7?
not good.
Not good. Is anybody else listening out?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
21.
Yep.
Okay. Julie?
12.
12. Nelson, you hear a lot of the same fighting and explosions happening, but you also hear a voice. And it's faint, but it's deep, and it's powerful, and it's enticing. And it's coming from the enchantment chair's office.
Oh boy.
And you actually feel almost like an energy coming from there.
There's someone in the enchantment chair's office, but I don't want Darla in there.
I can
Stay with her out here.
No, I can protect myself. I'm sure someone's
You're
on the
sure?
way. Yes, I got it. Can I keep this? And she keeps the
Yeah.
Okay. She takes the pistol and she begins kind of sprinting down away. Just leaving the three of you
Okay, bye, Darla.
and
See ya.
the cacophony.
That's
She
one
has to go get
That's
her
one badass bitch right there.
infant son.
What do you guys do?
I'm going to the enchantment chair.
Sneaky.
You guys are sneaking in?
Oh, I give you back your cloak of elven kind.
Fuck yeah, baby. Thank
Okay.
you.
That means you have disadvantage on your stealth check, Jesse.
That's fine. I don't really care about being stealthy.
Okay.
Oh, I want to be sneaky. I want to know what's up. And quietly. Can I be sneaky?
Okay. Are all three of you going in together?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sneaking or are you trying to
Okay, if Nelson's gonna sneak, I'm gonna wait back and let him go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cover
yeah.
him.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. That'll do it. Wes, are you sneaking in as well?
I'll wait for Nelson
Okay.
to go first. and then
Nelson,
Julie, and then
you
me.
sneak in and
Yes.
you make a perception check.
Okay. 28.
28. Okay. You notice
Yeah.
a couple things. It's not very hard to see. You walk in and you hear the sounds of the enchantment chair reading, and he is dictating what you've been hearing through this Amazonian Alexandria. You also noticed in the far corner, there's like a faint shimmer and a little bit of like movement, but you can't see anything. Mm-hmm. And you also see sitting there in a chair, he's holding something, and it's this dark black box with like bits of like lights going through it, glowing. And you see Beezbos. He has these two dark circular discs on the side of his head, and you can see his veins on the side of his head. They're glowing, and you take a look at his eyes, and they are completely pupilless. They're white. And he's just sitting there channeling something as the elvish chair dictates. What do you do?
I back up.
Okay.
So I can relay what's going on. Alright, so I'm thinking that Beezbos is in there with some sort of machine. He's channeling something. The enchantment chair is reading from... Did I see the book?
Yes, you see him holding the book and reading out of it. He actually something else you notice, and that's a good point. He has his glasses down on his nose, just kind of reading. He has his feet up on his desk as well, and on his feet are silvery shoes.
Oh shit!
This man stole my shoes.
This man has stolen my shoes.
This man...
Prepare to die.
He's stolen my shoes. There will be recompense!
Alright, we ambush them. We gotta ambush him, right?
I bet we go for the mic and then go for Beezbos, throw him off, whatever he's doing.
Who's more important?
Nelson, do you want to throw the beans in?
Oh shit. The whole bag?
Or try with one, see what happens, and then throw another.
Well, they are the chairs.
Let's
I think
go
we
for
should
an
take this
even
opportunity
three.
to kind of
Okay.
hit him as hard as
I
possible.
hand over 3 beans to Nelson.
Okay, hand over
Well,
3 of those
Julie,
beans
you
to
can
Nelson.
throw the 3 beans in. I mean,
Okay,
we also...
Okay, fine. I don't hand over the 3 beans to Nelson.
Okay, I mean, it's up to you. You guys do whatever you want.
I'm going to burn some sorcery points to make some spell slots for myself, by
Okay.
the way.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows.
That's good. So what are you guys doing? What's your plan of action? How are you guys going to do in? You guys will have to make another stealth check to sneak in. If you guys are trying to sneak in, it is up to you.
Here, give me the cloak back. I'll creep forward and throw the beans.
I give her the cloak.
Okay, you give her the cloak.
You creep forward, throw the beans. Nelson, do you want to take a shot at the enchantment chair, and I'll take a shot at Beezbos?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. I need all of you to make stealth checks. This is a group stealth check, and then if you can, you will get a surprise round. Jesse, you just roll straight. Everybody roll straight.
21.
21?
Everybody roll a straight stealth check?
Yep.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I get not disadvantaged.
Yeah,
So
because of the cloak of elemental.
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? You want to use your magic reroll?
6. I am going to use it, yeah.
Yay! Oh, it's so very good.
14.
14? All right.
Nelson's gonna point to creaking tiles. Be like, oh, watch your feet there. Watch. And use spark of.
He's already been in there.
genius.
Spark
To
of
be
Genius. Okay. Yeah, so you're adding it
So
to
you get plus
Wes or
4.
Nelson. Or Wes or Julie.
Wes.
Wes? Okay.
So 18. then.
18? Okay. You guys walk in, trying to be as stealthily as possible. Nelson kind of glides the same way he did before, putting one foot in front of the other. He creaks open he doesn't creak it open, he slides gently open the door open a little bit so you guys can rush in. And as you guys kind of slide around the corner, you hear stop.
I
Wes,
throw the beans.
you don't actually, because you are stunned.
Man.
You both have less than 150 hit points, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry,
Well,
the DC was 20, unfortunately. His passive perception is 20.
Kill.
I
Not
thought it
kill,
was
stun.
a
power
group
word
check.
stun.
Yes.
Counterspell.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Roll your D20? What, you're casting it at 3rd level, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Do I get anything for upcasting it? I don't think I do.
You
I
would
mean,
have
because
to
I
cast,
can't
if
cast.
you cast it at the same
has to-
level,
yeah.
yes, then it automatically
It's-
succeeds. But otherwise,
Yeah. But casting it like at 4th or 5th level.
unfortunately,
So-
as rules is I'm still working on balancing a homebrew version for it, but as rules have written right now, it does not.
Yeah, it makes sense. Alrighty. Come on, baby. Tyler wants a new pair of shoes and for the not to be stunned. That's a 22.
22. You shout out this kind of cacophonous scream, but you are caught midway by a counter spell. And Nelson, in the corner,
magic duels.
In the corner, you see a figure apparate. It is the enchantment chair's aide. He's wearing this cool spiked leather armor, and he has dense scarf around his neck. He is standing there with a couple of swords at his side and a shield on his back. And he just looks at you, Wes, with a stern eye, and your voice is caught in your throat as your counterspell is counterspelled, and you are stunned. Nelson, you are still free to move.
I am going to...
I thought it was a group stealth check.
It was, and you guys did fail.
What did Nelson roll?
Nelson rolled a 21, Wes got an 18, and you got a 17. The DC was 20.
So group-wise, we didn't average.
Yeah, you average
20?
a group.
Yeah.
You didn't average 20.
You would have to, yeah. Well, you got one success and 2 failures is how it's marked.
Yeah, so I am going to... How close am I to
You are right at the...
enchantment chair?
You guys are all essentially right at the door.
How close
So
is the
who's
enchantment
stunned?
chair?
Just Julie and me.
You two,
right?
yes.
How close is the enchantment chair?
Enchantment chair is about 15 feet away.
15 feet?
Mm-hmm.
I grab Beezbos and do Shocking Grasp.
Okay, you run up to Beezbos and do Shocking Grasp. Go ahead and make a spell attack.
Yeah, so hopefully I can short out the whatever he's using as well. That is a 26.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll damage.
No, not 26. Yeah, it's a 27.
27. Okay, yeah,
So, yeah.
that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna cast that at second.
No, it's a cantrip.
At second level, it's a cantrip. So,
So it's just 3d8.
3d8. Yep.
Damage. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Where's my? Oh, where's Glowboy?
Nice.
It's Glowboy.
6, 8, 14, 21.
I want to roll with my good die. Okay, you said 21.
21.
Okay. You shock him, and his muscles kind of tense, and he's just kind of staring at you with his pupilless eyes. And he takes the damage. He's still, whatever he's channeling is still active. And then you see him pull something out of his pocket, and it's a remote.
No.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. This is bad news.
It's
Con
really
save.
bad news.
Okay, saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18.
6.
You feel your heart do a jump in your chest, and your hands that are at Beezbos' throat weakly give away and collapse. You guys see Nelson fall to the ground, his body unconscious, and he doesn't seem to be breathing. And as this happens, the enchantment chair actually stops reading for a moment. He puts the book, he kind of closes the book and sets it on the desk and goes, "Thank you, Beezbos. Give my regards to Dr. Bigby for making that upgrade on that remote. Hello, you two. I'm sure you have a bunch of questions, but I can't have you going and making a mess in my room here, so I will explain it to you."
Can I still cast spells?
No, you are stunned, and I will tell you. You guys can make Constitution saving throws. I'll give you marks when you can make your Constitution saving throws. He goes, "I must thank you all for abetting me in this. It was quite a feat to pull this all together, and you all are as a part of the machine as any. So I first would like to congratulate you on even making it this far. I honestly thought that you all would die in one of the challenges I put forth to you all. But nevertheless, you all made your choices and ended up here. And for that, I will give you some knowledge, because it is the way of my people. Firstly, I hope you do not take any offense to my brashness towards you all during those countless council meetings."
Can I activate Glenn?
Huh. Give me 1 second. I will let you make a check to try to do that. "I do not have a particular disdain for any of you. Specifically, not any more disdain than I have for humans as a race in whole, but I needed plausible scapegoats,
and you all fit that bill marvelously. Both of you can make Constitution checks. Saving throws.
21.
22.
22. Jesse, you feel your muscles kind of relax.
Nice.
He continues. He goes,
I don't.
Can I throw the beans?
Fucking shit. Can I add a D4 with my
You cannot.
spell, with my
you can't.
points?
It's only for other
Yep,
people.
I can't add anything for other people. Yep.
Yep. It's only for other people.
Can I throw the beans?
Throw the beans? Yep.
I'm throwing 3
How many beans are you throwing?
3.
Okay.
All of them. All of them.
Okay.
Do it.
Your muscles relax and you throw the beans. Roll. Okay. Hold on. Go ahead and roll 2d10 for me for the first bean. Where are you throwing them at to?
Throwing him at the enchantment.
Okay. Let's make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, he's fine. What did you roll? First number, second number?
5-1.
51. Okay. Roll 2 more.
57.
57. Okay.
And that's a 66.
66. Okay, this is so very strange.
I hope that's a good bean, because that was a crit bean.
You see, first of all, just a whole bunch of these bright... Okay, so the fire happens, but the enchantment chair manages to dance out of the way. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll that.
Sure thing.
Okay, 12.
12. Unfortunately, that doesn't. You see the enchantment chair's aide now reach out with a hand.
Can I add a D4 to that?
Yes, you can.
This probably needs to be good. That's a 3, so 15.
Okay, so now we're to 15.
Fortunately, still not enough. The D4 actually didn't matter, but still mark off those 2 sorcery points. You see him reach out a hand and grasp, and you are stunned in place again.
Well, can I activate Gwen?
Yes. What are you having her do?
Attack Beezbos.
Okay. Are you having her be stealthy in any way, or are you just having her rush out and... Okay.
Nah, stealthy.
Let me describe what's going on real quick, and then... actually, let me describe what's happening first, and then I'll let you decide whether or not you want to use Gwen here. There are a bunch of tiny pink toads that puff out from this blast of fire, and one of them bumps up against the enchantment chair, and it turns into this, this sickly green mass with these tentacles that are kind of streaking out from it. And has these sharp teeth, and you see the enchantment chair's aide quickly go to work and take out this creature. And after a while, all the pink toads begin to hop around and hop out of the room. And then you see a big, out of the ground actually, the ground kind of peeks out, and you see this giant, this almost reptilian shelled looking thing pop out of the ground, and it begins scratching in the air. And you see it looking around hungry and begins tearing up the room. And you see the enchantment chair kind of just look disappointed at you and goes, what a shame. Die! And he snaps his fingers and the creature just falls to the ground dead.
That's a very whale in Hitchhiker's Guide situation. It is born, it exists for 3 seconds,
and then it dies.
It dies.
Yes.
Can I roll luck to break free?
You can after the next roll, because this is all going to happen at the same time. Going to try to use Gwendolyn now.
Yeah.
Okay. You see Julie's eyes kind of flash, and you see what is she doing?
She is sneaking over to Beezbos and gonna try and strangle him.
Okay. While she's sneaking over, go ahead and roll a stealth check with advantage for her.
Okay. I have to use her stats, right?
Yes. As you begin having Gwen, you in your mind, you tell Gwen to sneak over and try to strangle the enchantment chair.
Or the Beezbos.
Beezbos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she begins stealthing that way, and you see Beezbos reach out with a hand and cast a spell. I need you to have Gwendolyn roll a wisdom saving throw.
11.
11. She is also stunned.
What the? How do you stun a ghost?
Like that, apparently.
But his hand reaches out, but you see her frantically looking around, like aghast that anyone could even do something like this. And you see Beezbos does not turn his eyes away from you all, but his hand just kind of reaches out and does this. And Wes, to you, Beezbos' hand just kind of flicks out. And the enchantment chair continues. And he goes,
You all love to make messes. He kind of dusts himself off. I see it only fair, however, that as accustomed to my faefolk, that I let you know why you are being used and how. Humans bring nothing but destruction and always have. When I first joined the society, I was an eager young lad who sought to mend the growing rifts between Phaetonians and Gaians. But at every turn, humans would do nothing but rend and tear, destroying and burning. And they would kill and destroy Phaetonian lands. And when they were bored, they would kill and destroy each other in a hateful, vicious cycle. This was completely excluding the horrors that the humans brought upon the Phaetonians by ways of the Outlands. You guys can make a... Julie, you can make a wisdom saving throw. Wes, you can make a constitution saving throw.
16.
He continues, and he goes, "But I sought to join the society to fix this problem. The only issue is that those in the society were some of the worst offenders." He kind of sighs, and he puts the book behind him in a pouch, and he goes, "The Luckyfoot incident was the PR move that got me put on the council, but unfortunately for them, they admitted me to the council after I had made up my mind about this. The straw that broke the camel's back, however, was the destruction of my homeland. Sunken into the Outlands. Gone forever, just for the entertainment of filthy humans." You see him get angry, but he calms down and he goes, "Or so I thought." And he motions towards the silvery shoes.
Shit!
Question.
Yes.
Can I force a wild magic roll?
Wait, how does he have those shoes? Because we made sure to take those back.
When Cash was dead, they had disappeared, and you guys they were never recovered.
Yeah, we never found them. We kept asking about them, but no one ever brought them.
Yep.
You
You want to force a wild magic roll?
Yeah, I want to force a wild magic table
Roll luck.
Like, can I do that? We've never done
Yeah,
that
I know.
before. I just...
Roll luck.
5 + 1, 6.
6. You are using your magic luck, or your luckier feat?
Actually, I'll save it.
Okay.
For later.
I will tell you that
because I'll take a 5.
if you do the 6, you get something good.
Okay, then.
Do
Sure,
it.
fuck it.
Okay. Roll on the wild magic table. Roll 2d10 for me.
Yep. 18.
18. Okay. Roll 2 more d10 for me.
65.
65. Okay. You have a choice. You can grow a long beard made of feathers, or up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet take 4d10 lightning damage.
Yes.
Oh, which one will I pick?
Beard.
Let's see. Let's see how much damage these boys take.
Okay. You're going to do all 3. That's a good roll there, actually, because that'll help you out in the future.
Fuck.
What?
I rolled a 10, a 9, and 2 8s.
Oh, boy, howdy. All right.
Yes.
They just take the lightning damage.
So 26, 35.
35. Okay, Beezbos needs to make a concentration. They both need to actually make concentration checks. He has advantage. Okay. 35 halved is 17. Beezbos needs to make his concentration check with advantage. Oh, okay.
I can send a picture.
No. I'm
No,
100%. This is 100%.
Look, it
Kosher.
cancels out all my fails, okay?
Yeah.
I did roll like 4 1s earlier too, so.
You see the lightning strike down on him, and you see Lionel Phaetrus kind of... Insolent human!
Can I smirk or am I still stunned?
You're still stunned, but you can smirk. I will let you smirk.
Okay, I'll smirk. I assume I can't talk, but I can move my jaw just enough
Just
to
enough
like
to smirk, yeah.
just
After the searing electricity goes through him, he shudders and he goes, "You humans, I am doing you a favor as a debt that I will repay once this transaction is finished. And if I had the right mind about me, I would end you all. So let me finish. I looked for ways in which I could undermine the society and destroy Gaia. And luckily, I didn't have to look further than my spirit avatar for guidance.
He's Robert.
Robert.
The fates smiled upon me. My story was linked to one of the original council members, Robert Fatris. And you see him actually, Jeffrey Beezbos' smile go to a frown. He kind of looks around with his pupilless eyes and begins chanting. And he goes, Robert was one of the ones that was nearly able to disseminate the cancer of the old world. I knew my means and I just needed a plan. He traces a finger over the desk and goes, you know, in the 1930s, I actually had one human student under me. He was as much of an adult as other humans, but I had him train with me, and he actually had one stroke of genius. He came up with the 5 modern modes of persuasion. The first, attention. I needed to garner the attention of the society, to put great risks in front of them, let them cope with them. So I made a few deals with Outlanders and began letting the chaos fly. But of course the best attention grabber would have came from within. So I developed the ethos of the Reaper. Stage a few attacks and destructions under their name and let her commit a few of her own. The society had its hands full and top a few debilitated council members due to, he does a couple finger quotes, mental traumas, and I was able to get them out of my hair. And you two think upon this and you realize that Modify Memory is an enchantment spell. He continues and he goes, now that the society had its hands full, we were going to be able to stretch ourselves thin. Look for outside help. Those prone to disaster, and he looks towards you, Wes, with a glare. I was able to mold that chaos, garner more debts, and eventually find myself working completely away from the ire of the council. Third, satisfaction, of course. We were so close to catching the Reaper, weren't we? It was such a shame that the Mona Lisa was fake. Luckily, I had secured the real one from the Louvre during their renovation movement from the original spot. But that closeness made the council even more hungry for her capture. And I was able to infiltrate the whole society with these devices, and he motions towards an Alexandria sitting on his desk, without a hint of suspicion from anyone. That, of course, is great thanks to my prone to temptation protege, of course. And you see Jeffrey Beezbos now chanting along this incantation. You see that cube that he had stopped glowing for a moment. And he is now trying to get that cube activated.
Do we get a con save?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, you both can make con saves.
I'm going to use a new dice.
Wait, I'm making a
Natural
wisdom
1.
save, right?
Huh? Yes, you make a wisdom
Am I
save. Yes.
Okay, 11.
Yeah, not going to cut it. Next was visualization. Finally, with everything in place, I simply needed to garner my allies and prepare for the final act. Although one of them was much more reluctant to join my side. Luckily, I had you all to help with that. A bit of rebellion, a scapegoat, and all they needed was a bit of a death of a king to turn to my side. And you all followed the instructions marvelously. I hate spilling Phaetonian blood. But you know what? Que sera, sera, and all that. Now that I have told you how your end was met, the final act is made. And do you know what that one is? He pulls out the book again and tells Beezbos. He says, come, Beezbos, finish channeling so we can get the spell back up. We can continue on to Fate Inside to see this work done. And he kind of turns back to you and says, action. And he hits a panel on the wall, and you see a gate open up. You all can make one more constitution. Wes, you can make a constitution save. Julie, you can make a wisdom save.
21 again.
21. 11. You see him press this button, and the doors open up, and you see a gate. And he and Beezbos walk through it. And he goes, Lionel, please take care of this mess for us, and make sure that they do not enter the gate after us. Come, Beezbos. There's still work to be done. and they walk through. And as they walk through, Wes, your muscles relax, and you are unstunned.
The moment they're technically they're out of the room.
Yes, your muscles relax. Okay. And you see...
Gwen is free?
Gwen is free as well, yes. You see Leonel. He kind of stands there for a moment, stretching, and he goes, I see no honor in striking down opponents weaker than me, but I will do as the master wishes. Unfortunately, it is time for you to feel the wrath of my blade song. And you hear its tone. And it is a piercing tone, and it is a harmonious tone. And you see his scars begin to float off of him a bit. And you feel this kind of pulse of energy around him. Gwen is on the other side of the room if you would like to have her do something. Right now she isn't armed with anything. You didn't give her a weapon or anything of the sorts. So she can only make melee attacks. But
hold on, let me think for a second.
This is all happening in one round.
I want Gwen to take my cell phone and run. And sonofar speech and run.
She can only go 60 feet away from you before she is...
Okay, well, I'm right by the door, so she can go down the hallway.
Okay. She can go 60 feet down the hallway. There, you see, Wes, you see a floating phone and Stone of Far Speech run down out of the room. And he kind of looks, you see Lino look at this curiously, and then he says a magical word, and you see the shield on his back begin to float in front of him. He runs up to you, Julie, and as his blade song is activated, he takes his sword. You are still stunned in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a strike towards your neck. But suddenly, Wes, while your back is turned, you hear two short-falled footsteps, and the blade interacts with the staff. You see Cash appear and ready for battle.
That's a relief.
Welcome back to the show, Cash! Let's roll initiative. Hello, this is your DM here. DM obviously stands for don't move. Hey, stand still. Oh, stay in your seat. Oh, look out. We got another one coming. Look out. There it is. Hey, thanks so much for listening to this episode of You Might Be Wondering How We Got Here. If you like what we do and you like the show, tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW. That's the hashtag symbol, YMBW. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row, YMBW. Share it with your friends. Share it with your loved ones. Share it with your dad. Share it with your mom. I'm sure they'll get into D&D if you just share the podcast with them, please. Sorry for the skipped few weeks. Again, my schedule is kind of hell right now. I am currently looking for apartments to move to LA. So if anybody has any suggestions, you want to hook me up with a deal, and get at your boy. Thanks so much for listening to this episode. The next one will be, again, next Monday will be a skipped Monday. And then hopefully the next Monday after that, we will have the third to last episode of the season, and then after that we'll be going, after the season is wrapped, we will be going back to the weekly episodes with the mid-break arc, which I don't think I'm supposed to announce quite yet, but that will be coming out. But we will be going bi-weekly until the end of the season, so that way I have enough time to sound design, score, all of that great stuff for the show. Thanks so much for listening to this episode. If you like what we do, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at YMBW Podcast. And hey, follow us and go send us some money on Patreon. We got bonus content up for that. We got Hyperlanes. We're about to have a new bonus content arc coming out soon. I think, no, I can't spoil it yet, but you'll be seeing something on our Instagram and Twitter. It's a very funny image, very powerful image. It's a very powerful narrative that we crafted together. So tweet about the show using the hashtag YMBW, share it with your friends, share it with your loved ones, and I will let you get back to the rest of this episode right now. Patreon.com/YMBW podcast. All right, this is going to be a battle for the ages.
We'll see.
It's against the enchantment chair's assistant.
25
this is
to
the
20.
boss battle we deserve.
Oh, yeah, 22.
22. Wes coming in hot. That makes sense. 20 to 15?
16.
16 for cash money.
What's Nelson rolling? Oh,
Around on the
Julie,
floor.
what'd you roll?
We're rolling a 13.
Okay, Julie's up. blast. Wes, it is your turn. You see the shield kind of floating in front of him. You feel this
All right,
pulsing beat
well-
coming from him. What do you do?
Polymorph with disadvantage. I'm going to turn him into a little lammy.
Okay. Polymorph disadvantage. Actually, does he have... Okay. You see Polymorph beginning to cast on him, and you see his attention kind of at Cash now, kind of surprised, and you see him shrink down, but then he pops back up. He has something that lets him shapeshift, and he is resistant to Polymorph. That is your action. What do you want to do for your bonus action?
I don't have anything for my bonus action. A heightened spell.
Okay.
Not.
That'll be your turn then. Up next is the blade singing wizard. He turns to... who's he going to go for first? He turns to you, Cash, and goes, "This is unfortunate, but I must strike you down as well." And for his bonus action, you see a fiery sphere. It's similar to the one you see Nelson cast, except for it has the same heat and intensity as Wes's fireballs, and it floats next to him. And Cash, make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this an area of effect?
This would be, yes. So you could use evasion on this.
It's a natural 20.
Fuck me. Okay.
Cash
You
is
see,
first roll back!
you see Cash, as this kind of flaming sphere comes up next to him, you see Cash duck out of the way and dive away. Then that was his action. For his bonus action, he says another command word, and now this sword is dancing next to him. And it is going to make an attack on you, Julie. Julie, you are unstunned now.
Oh, sick.
That's a terrible. That's a 11 versus AC.
No.
That won't do it. You see the dancing sword kind of strike out at you, but you manage to parry it away, now free of its things. Then he's going to action surge, and he's going to turn to you, Cash, and make 2 attacks with this kind of glowing, radiant-like sword. That is a 27
Hits.
and a 15.
Misses.
Okay. So you take 15 points of slashing damage as one of the blades kind of cross across your chest and a quick dashing motion. And that'll end his turn. Cash, you're up.
I'm going to use 2 key points to enter the tiger stance.
Okay.
And I am going to... Alright, and then I'm going to make my standard attacks. I'm going to make 2 staff attacks.
Okay.
2-handed.
All right.
One I'm going to go for, like, the side of the knee and then turn and go for the other side of the neck.
Okay, cool.
That is a unnatural 20, an 11 plus 9, and a 27.
Okay, both hit. The unnatural 20 just barely hits.
That's not good news. Okay, and that is 8 plus 5 and 6 plus 5. So 11 and 19 and 24.
24 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. You crack him in the back of the knee, and he kind of gets a little bit off balance. You see he's kind of dancing almost with this sword, and you kind of crack him in the back now, and he stumbles forward, taking one step and pointing the rapier at you now aware of your presence and ready for battle. You said 24?
Yes.
Okay. Up next is Julie, your turn.
Yay. Okay, so to start, Gwen is going to be on the cell phone calling Amber again.
Okay.
On the Stone of Far Speech. I think I also have Amber on the Stone of Far Speech.
Yes. The only thing... Okay, so Amber cannot speak or make any sounds outside of you.
Gwen.
Gwen.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is she calling?
Actually, can she text?
Sure.
Yeah, she's gonna text Amber saying, enchantment and technomancy traitors.
Julie has
Hey,
an iPhone.
O'Neill,
Yeah.
that dog here?
The dog is with you.
Yeah.
He will act on your
Okay,
turn,
the-
actually.
Okay.
Okay, go do your dog's turn then.
Okay, Sue 1 is going to enter the chat. Okay,
You see...
Ready Player 3.
You see Cash's dog run in behind him.
he is going to take... He's going to take a bite attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that attack.
That is a 19.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit.
You see him bite at it, and the shield, the shield kind of dances right in front of the dog, and the dog just kind of rams into the shield.
Okay.
All right. Julie, who are you texting?
Gwen is texting Amber.
Gwen is texting Amber, okay. Gwen, you have an iPhone, I'm assuming?
No, I think she has an old, like a flip phone, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So it takes fucking forever
So
for a text message to send.
it'll take 3 rounds. No, I'm joking. She quickly types out this text message, and you see it sent, and that's all that happens. That'll be Gwen's turn. What is Julie doing?
How long were we being monologued at?
For probably a good 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, fantastic. So,
I'm gonna keep this
can you
guy's
tell
stats.
me? Yeah, is the assistant is his fighter level class? How does it compare to 12?
Less than.
Okay, and how does his current health compare to 55?
Greater than.
Okay.
Wait, so did Lionel?
Leonel
Attack.
Flatris, yes.
Okay, he attacked Wes and Julie?
He attacked you, and then the dancing sword actually attacked Julie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I do 2 shotgun shots at him?
Okay. Yeah, you can. Go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Okay, 18
Okay.
and unnatural 20.
The 18 misses. The unnatural 20 just barely hits.
Okay, 13 damage.
13 damage. All right. You.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw another bean at him.
Okay. You already used your 2 attacks.
I have 3 attacks.
Oh, you have 3 attacks. Okay. Technically, the bean would be a use item action.
Well, I haven't done that.
That would be your action. Would be to throw. Technically, just on a rules.
Then,
you can bonus action reload and shoot again.
right, I can do that.
Yep.
You know what? Let's do that. I forgot I can bonus action that now.
Yep.
24.
24. That hits. So roll damage.
Another 13.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't take that much damage. Okay. You shoot him twice in the stomach, and as he's kind of engaged with Cash, he kind of turns to you, and his eyes kind of flare, a silvery flare, and he's now kind of taking in the entire battle scene, and he looks like he's getting ready to lay down some hurt. Wes, it is your turn.
I cast Animate Objects on.
Okay.
Well, I still have 4 remaining knives left.
Yes,
and then
you
I'm
do.
also going to cast him on 6 gold coins that I have.
Okay, that is your action. And then you want to have
Yeah,
an
my
attack?
bonus action is to command them. Yep, let me roll. I got the website open. 27.
That hits.
12.
Miss. Hits. He's gonna actually use shield. So miss.
To block 23.
Yes.
24.
Miss.
Okay. Then 22 25s.
25s just barely hit.
Okay, and then a natural 20 and a 2, so.
Okay.
So, as if it was 5, really. So that's, oh, hell yeah. 16.
Okay.
22, and then the natural 20. Oh, hell yeah. That's 34.
34 points of damage. You see these bludgeoning and striking into him, and he is taking a lot of these hits, but his armor seems to be kind of absorbing some of those damages.
Yeah, I guess I should roll for the ones that are piercing damage and the ones that are bludgeoning damage.
It's fine. They are all...
Oh, he's resistant to all of it.
He's
Fine.
got something
Sounds
going on.
good.
All right. That is that turn. Up next is him. As his bonus action, Wes, make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. That is not sufficient. You take 26 points of fire damage as this flaming spear blasts into you. And then for his action, he is going to make... who's the biggest threat to him right now? As his action, he's going to make 3 attacks on you, Cash. Oh, that's a critical for the first one. The next one is an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 18 hits, and then the third one, which is the dancing sword, is another 18.
Yeah, they all hit.
Oh boy. Okay. Cash takes 12. You take 17 points of damage from the first strike.
Okay.
take 12 points of damage from the second strike.
Okay.
And this one is just... and 10 points of damage from the third strike. Turn. Yeah, that'll be his turn. Cash, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. I am going to I'm going to do 2 attacks with my staff.
Okay,
For now.
make those
So,
2 attacks.
That is a 23 and a 15.
23 hits, the 15 does not.
Okay. And then so that's a D8. That's 8 points of damage, and then I'm going to spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Very nice. A natural 20 and a 22.
Okay, the natural 20 hits, and the 22 does as well.
That is 10 for the first times 2. That's 20.
Boy,
And
fuck.
then the second one is 10. So 30
30 points of damage.
total.
Holy shit. Alright, yeah, that'll hurt. You see Cash beginning to pummel this guy, just carving into him with his staff and his fists, and you see him kind of choke up and begin stumbling back. His dancing sword and shield beginning to float a little bit faster now. That'll be your turn, Cash. Julie, you're up.
Oh, Dog is also going to do
Dog.
Healing Bork on Cash.
Okay.
So he's
Healing Bork.
Healing
Bork.
You see Suwon bark out. You see him bark out with this kind of radiant bark, and you see Cash heal up a little bit.
3 + 6, yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
That'll be that turn. Julie, you're up.
Okay. Has Gwen gotten any texts?
Nothing.
Okay. Can she try to stone a far speech
Okay, she activates the Stone of Far Speech. Where?
to Amber?
Nothing. Dead
Okay.
static silence.
Does Gwen see anything in the hallway, by the way?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, okay.
Actually, she sees one person kind of running away.
Good to know. Let's use the bonus action to reload the shotgun because I didn't do. Or no, I already. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot I used my bonus action to do that because in my head I still switched the revolver. Okay.
Yep.
One attack is setting up the focus fire scope and putting the shotgun in it.
Focus
Now I
fire
have
scope
the
is only
revolver.
once a day.
God dang it. Okay. Whatever. Let's do 3 shots of the shotgun in that case, using the bonus action to reload it.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Roll those attacks.
Okay. A 12.
Okay. That misses.
21.
That hits.
And a 28.
Those both hit. Roll damage.
Great. Nice. 16 for the first, 10 for the second, so 26.
26 points of damage. All right. You see him now. He's kind of you see bits of blood kind of pooling on the sides of his face, but he seems like angrily ready for something that's about to happen. Wes, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to use my hat to animate 4 more things.
Okay.
The hat is casting the spell, not Wes.
Yep. And then I'm going to make 14 attacks.
Okay.
Yay!
Yeehaw.
Ready? 28.
28 hits.
Oh, it's a natural 20.
Okay. Natural 20 for
Okay.
the first one.
23.
He's going to use shield, so no.
12 miss, 13 miss, 13 miss, 19,
Miss.
22 miss, 9 miss, 27.
Hits.
15 is a miss,
Yep.
13 is a miss, 11 is a miss, 17 is a miss. So I get 2, but one of them's a natural 20. Good times. So
Nice.
4, 8. It's been a long day. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Boy. Flippin' howdy. All right.
And that's 2 of them hit.
Yeah. I mean, still.
Attacked him 14
so
times.
you see him now. You see. You see that there's like actually blood kind of pooling from his sides, and he looks actually pretty rough. That'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, no, hang on. I slide out into the hallway. Like the edge of the hallway so I can see to the end of the hallway.
Okay.
So
Can I
then
do that?
You can see a floating
so-
Stern of Our Speech and a floating
Just
and a floating
Just to be
flip phone.
clear, you guys are in the enchantment chairs.
there's 2 rooms in every council member's office. There is the secretary's waiting area, and then there's the actual office. You would go out
Yeah,
to
we only
the...
went
Or are we
into
in
the
the actual-
secretary.
No.
Yeah, we only went into the secretary.
Yeah. You guys went into the secretary. So you're running out towards the office then?
The hallway.
Hallway? Okay, gotcha.
Like just to the edge of it, so I'm still so that I could like look inside, but also like turn my head and look down the
Okay.
hallway.
So
floating.
you are out of visual range of...
No, I can still see.
Okay, so you are still staying in visual range.
I'm standing in the doorway.
Okay, got you. Okay, then you all see this. You see him grab this kind of this crystal pendant around his neck, and then you see him crush it, and you see his form almost give way in a sense, and you see a second version of him behind him. And Wes, go ahead and make an Arcana check. 21. You see that the version of him that you guys have been kind of fighting, you see now that blood has started to turn into a cool mist, and it seems that this is some kind of ice simulacrum. All right, up next, that'll be his bonus action. Wes, how far away would you say? This room is about 60 feet. You could only move 30 feet during your turn, so...
I'm probably what, 45?
Well, we were always
guess.
standing by the door.
You guys were standing in the
Oh, well,
door
if
to
we were
the
always
enchantment
standing by
chairs.
the door.
Yes. To the enchantment chairs office. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Why not? It's fun. All of you make Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy, his favorite thing.
22.
22. You pass.
15.
You fail.
15.
You fail as well. So, Cash...
Oh, should Gwen?
Gwen
The
is
dog?
fine. Gwen is fine. The dog does need to make one.
Yes, the Constitution. 21.
21. Oh my god. All right. So, Cash, you take 42 points of radiant damage and
I
are
am
blinded.
Unconscious. I'm
Okay.
unconscious.
You are unconscious. Wes, you take yes. Wes, you take 42 points of radiant damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. The dog takes 21, and Julie, you take 21.
He is still up.
As he blasts out this sunburst.
Oh shit.
That'll be that last spot there. That'll be his turn. Cash, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Got it. Alright, boy. Don't do this to me again. I can't do this again. Okay. Whew, 18.
Okay. 18, you are fine. What is Suwan doing?
He is going to make a... You know what? He is going to do a Thunderbork.
Thunderbork? Don't forget he has mass healing bork. I just want to remind you.
Hey! I was looking at it and I was like, and I was like, and then I was like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do mass healing Bork for
You can do
Cash.
all 3 of you.
Nelson, Julie, and Wes.
All right.
Okay.
Roll that.
Come on, little buddy. 8.
All right. Wes,
Something.
you're up. You have 8 health. You have 8 hit points, but you're up.
Question. Can I use both my action and bonus action to burn spell slots to create sorcery points?
You can. Yeah. I'll
I'm
let
gonna
you
do that.
upcast. It's not your turn yet, but yeah, when you get there. Cash is also conscious, and Julie, you gain 8 hit points as well.
Assuming that does nothing to Nelson.
You actually, yeah, he borks out to Nelson, and nothing happens. That'll be your turn, Cash. Julie, you're up.
Oh, okay. I want to do 3 more shotguns to him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll those attacks.
Okay. 17.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay, 19
That hits.
and 24.
Those both hit.
Great. Okay. First attack is 9,
Okay.
and I'm going to use a superiority dice
Okay.
to precision attack to add to that.
Okay.
So it's going to be 9 plus 6, so it's going to be 15 for the first attack.
15 for the first hit. Okay.
Yeah, and the second one is going to be 17.
And 17 for the second hit. All right. 2 big hits. All right, you see Julie.
And Gwen is holding tight.
Gwen is not going to make any attacks or actions or anything? She's not getting anything from the phone, not anything from the Sonophar speech.
Actually, can she hold the phone and take a picture?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Of like the room of the battle.
All right, sure. She takes a picture of the
Thanks.
battle. Thank you. That'll be Gwen's turn. I didn't think you'd be using her to take pictures, but sure. Wes, your turn.
Okay.
Animate objects
bonus
has
action.
dropped.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm burning a 3rd level spell slot to create sorcery points.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna eat my bean of greater healing.
Good call.
So I regain 28 hit points.
That's pretty good. Up next is Lionel. He is going to, let's see. Cash, you are still prone on the ground.
Yep.
He's going to send his sword to attack you on the ground, and then he's going to dash over to you, Julie, and take 2 strikes at you with his sword. And he's actually going to send the flaming sphere towards the dog. So have the dog make a dexterity saving throw for me.
4.
4. That does not pass. He takes
Oh, dog.
fire. Where's the fire? Where is it? Not a great roll. 19 points of fire damage.
Okay.
He could have included. Oh, sorry. He could have included himself in that
Not
healing
for this
bark
beefy
too, though, so.
dog.
That's fine.
All right. Cash.
Hadn't take damage before then, I think.
He did.
How many was that?
19. Cash, the sword that's striking at you. That's a critical hit. That's a natural 20.
Okay.
He had advantage because you are prone, and that is. Oh, that's nothing terrible. That's 9 points of slashing damage.
I am still unconscious.
Wait, how did you...
I'm up.
Wait.
I'm
If
down.
that was a critical, how did you double it to a 9?
Because he rolled a 4. He rolled a 2 times 2 plus 5.
Oh, okay.
And Julie, on you.
Yeah.
The first strike is a 24,
Yeah.
and the second one is a 30.
Okay, I'm going to parry the second one.
Okay, so you're going to reduce the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, first strike does 8 points of damage.
Got it.
The second one does 15 points of damage.
Okay, I'm taking 9 of it.
Okay, and that'll be his turn. Cash, make a death saving throw. Actually, do you want to have him?
No, he cast mass healing Bork. He could say you got 8 points.
Yeah,
but did he
fell
die?
back down.
I done yerfed again.
Cash, do you want to have
Okay.
Suwon bring you back up, or what are you doing?
Please.
Okay.
I am going to use healing Bork.
Okay.
Mass healing bork or 1 healing bork?
He only has 1 mass healing point.
I can only have 1 mass healing Bork. But I am going to use healing Bork on Cash because, sorry. That's 9. So
Okay.
he's going to
Not arguing with
9.
you, but you're down.
And Cash is going to heal himself up to full
With his pool.
with his pool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is your bonus
Actually-
action.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill myself up to 60.
Okay.
So I'm at 69 hit points. Aha!
All right. What are you doing with your action? You are prone, so you can just have your movement to get up.
To get up.
Okay.
And then I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do same thing. 2 attacks, and then I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. Make those attacks on the. You're doing it on the Lionel.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, there's
Yeah,
not much
actually,
else to
what
do
I'm
on, unless you want to do it on Wes.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks, and then I'm gonna do. There's a thing I can do flurry of blows, and I can use my.
You already used your
That
bonus
doesn't make
action.
sense. It doesn't make sense. No. Well, so it's part of the bonus action. So instead of taking 2 attacks, I can make 1 attack and use my healing. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna do that instead. So I'm gonna
Okay.
take the 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
Let's do those first. That is a 27 and a 12. So
Okay. The 27 hits.
okay, and that's a 8. That is 9.
9 points
And
of
then
damage.
I'm going to take the staff, put it in my non-dominant hand, and I'm just gonna punch him in the face. I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay. Roll an attack. Roll an arm attack.
Yep. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. I rolled into my scissors. That's not what I wanted at all. Ooh, ah! That is 28.
28 points of... What?
No,
Oh, 28 to hit.
is the attack.
Oh, yes, that'll hit. I was going to say 20 points of damage for an unarmed hit. Yeah, go ahead. Roll that damage.
That is...
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay, yeah. He is taking these hits, but he is looking pretty fine. You see that simulacrum turn into ice. And Wes, because of that Arcana check you made, you realize that that is why the polymorph did not stand.
Yep, because he was not him.
Yeah. All right. That is Cash's turn. Julie.
Okay. If I was to shoot him with the shotgun, would I catch Cash now?
No. You're in the first level, so it'd be in your first range. So it should be like blasting him in the chest with it, essentially. He's right up in front of you.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, right in front of you.
So then I don't even need to really aim. I can just fire, right?
Yeah. Do it.
So how would... Yeah. So can I do the thing where I subtract 5 then?
Yeah, sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Okay, go and roll to attack.
So how are we gonna do this? Like...
So you
if-
roll the first attack, and then if you're making it sharpshooter, you choose it.
I can choose all of them to be that, right?
Are you choosing for all of them to be that? You're supposed to make that choice before you roll, but...
I did.
Okay.
I was intending them all to be sharpshooter.
Okay, then go ahead and tell me what they are. What the rolls are.
So, but I'm saying the fact that he's right in front of me...
You still have to roll to attack.
Ah!
You always still have to
Okay.
roll to attack.
Yeah, so first one's a 4.
Miss.
Second one is a unnatural 20.
That just hits.
And the last one is a 23.
The last one's a 23. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Those all hit.
Okay, let me do damage now.
Actually, he's going to use shield on that last one, actually, because that first one was going to hurt him pretty good.
Okay, so he's only getting hit once then?
Yes.
Okay.
With a nat 20. Unnatural.
Unnatural.
20.
So just roll damage for one.
22.
22?
Yeah, 22.
Did you add the 10 on top?
Yeah, that's it.
22 points of damage. Yeah, you blast him in the chest, and he kind of shakes, and then you ready. You see Julie kind of almost flipping the gun in her hands every time she shoots. She kind of flips it, and you just see shells flying at this point.
Yeah, it's blurring.
Yeah.
It's so fast the gun blurs in my hands.
It is truly magnificent.
It is a work of
You
art.
blast him in the chest.
If this was not such a tense situation, you might cry at how beautiful it is.
Yeah, that'll be that.
Is he still looking somewhat all right, though?
He's still looking pretty fine.
All right. Because it's my turn now, yeah? Unless Julie has something else.
Yes, it is your turn.
Can Gwen take my shield sword?
Yes, she can.
Okay, Gwen, take the shield sword.
Okay, you're gonna have Gwen do some attacks now.
Yeah, is she allowed to attack now, or is she gonna wait a turn?
She can attack now, sure.
Okay, come on, Gwen. Okay, she's gonna do 2 attacks with the sword.
Okay.
Good God, Gwen. Oh my God, I need to find. Okay, first one's a 10. I assume that misses. Second one is a 24.
The second one hits.
Okay, so then, oh God, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
Goodness gracious. Okay, that was her turn.
All right. Wes, it is your turn. Actually, make a perception check for me.
6.
Okay. You are too enveloped in this fight right now to notice what is going on around you.
The portal closed as soon as they walked through it, yeah?
It did.
I think so.
Yeah, just check. All right, I can
Why
see
does
down
go so
the
rough?
hallway,
Yes.
and I can see into this chamber.
Yes.
All right. Then I call out. With my bonus action, I burn another slot for points.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I call out to Julie and Cash. I say, "Trust me," and I cast Scatter and send Julie, Cash, the dog, and Nelson down as far down the hallway as I can.
Go ahead and make another perception check real quick, just with it, just because you are looking down the hall, and this is pretty evident.
7.
7? Okay. I mean, it's honestly not that hard to tell. You see Llama actually charging up towards you guys.
My book!
Oh my god.
Where is my book?
Yeah, I still do that.
Okay. You teleport them down the hall?
As far down the hall as I can.
Okay. Sorry, let me see.
120 feet is the range of scatter, how far I can.
You send them down the hall, and as you do, Llama says,
And can I hold up a hand and and do like a stay back down the hall?
sure. You would be sending them be sending you guys past Llama?
Yeah.
Okay. He still continues down the hall. You see now you can hear a similar tone kind of coming out from Llama as he rushes into this area. He says, "Take care of it. Whatever it is, it needs to end."
Llama, get out of here right now.
So you didn't teleport past Llama.
No, I teleported everybody
Okay,
else past
he's running
Llama.
towards
and
you then.
I know,
Okay.
and I held my hand out instead. Sit, Llama, stay back.
Got you. Okay, then he does stay back.
All right.
Okay. Up next is this guy.
Yep.
And
I'm ready.
given that you're the
I'm
only
prepared.
person in the room, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and then he's going to make 3 attacks on you.
22.
22. All right, so you take half damage. You take 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, you're still up.
Still up.
All right, then he's going to make 3 rounds of attacks on you. First one is a 21.
Hits.
Second one is a unnatural 20.
Hits.
And the third one is a natural 1. Those 2 sword hit you. You take 14 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And 13 points of slashing damage on the second hit.
I have 1 hit point left.
Boy, howdy.
Oh my god.
All right, that'll be his turn. Yeah, he can't use any of those actions or anything right now because he's focusing on the song. So that'll be that. Cash, what are you doing?
So I can't see west, can I?
You can see
I
Wes.
can
You're just
see-
down the hall.
how far
You're just
away
way
am I?
down the hall. 120 feet.
120? I am going to bust out the Escafil device.
Okay.
And,
What?
you want to describe what this looks like?
Yes. Let me pull up the actual description because it is an actual thing. It is a bright blue glowing cube that seems to have some sort of like radiant energy coming off of it. And it's a simple cube, but it seems to pulse in Cash's hands.
And he is going to take it in hand, and then he turns into a tiger.
For those of you who maybe aren't a fan of the Animorphs series, this is the Animorphing cube. All right, that'll be your turn. Julie.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I have Suwon dash towards the door?
Sure.
Okay, so he's 20 feet away from the door.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Who would be the most... Who would have the most interesting stuff to grab?
You are actually, so you are about, I'll say 30 feet away from from Amber's office.
Okay, well, when God tells you to go to Amber's office, you go to Amber's office. Let's break down that door.
Okay.
With Gwen helping me.
Go ahead and make an attack on the door, both you and Gwen.
Well, here, I'll try it.
Okay.
Or actually, let's have Gwen try it on her own first.
Okay.
See if she's up to the challenge.
Are you just hacking at the door with the sword?
Yeah, she has a sword.
Sick.
So, we have a 17,
Okay.
and then she got a 19.
Okay. Those both hit. Just roll damage. And actually, you don't even need to roll damage because it'll suffice. You break down Amber's door and Julie rushes in.
Okay, so now I'm in the secretary's area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go behind the desk. Is there like
You
a panic
do not have
button?
enough speed to get. You just get to
God
Amber's
dang it.
office.
Okay, run, and I want to dash.
Okay. You dash into Amber's office. You are in the secretary's area. Okay. What are you doing?
Yeah. Is there like a panic button under the desk?
You would have to make an investigation check on your next turn.
Got it.
That'll end your turn. Wes, you're up.
I 1 hit point left.
Mm-hmm.
I look at this dude with the blades swinging all around him. I say, fuck you, and I bonus action, burn my very last first level spell slot to create sorcery points. Use the 6 sorcery points I've built up to create a 4th level spell slot. And cast Polymorph and turn myself into a T-Rex and collapse the building in that area.
Wes,
Okay.
thank you.
A couple of things. He's going to try to counterspell it.
It's on himself, though.
Yeah.
It's on me.
Still-
Yeah, well,
still
it's still
spell.
a spell. He can still counterspell
Let's see
it.
if he does it. Got the die right here.
This guy's a little bitch.
What does he have to beat? He has to beat
14.
it's
And he actually rolled a natural 14.
Can I luck roll?
Sure. This is just a straight up and down luck roll.
I know.
4. Okay, that's on the positive side. You can counterspell his counterspell.
All right. I don't have a spell slot.
Oh, do you know?
I'm out of spell slots entirely.
Entirely?
That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
Entirely. I got nothing.
Yeah, sure. I'll say that there will be a cost in the future, but there you get this now.
Yes.
Okay, you taking that? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Sure.
And you are a T-Rex.
I mean, I assume part of the cost is that I'm collapsing a fucking building
So-
on myself.
you aren't collapsing the entire building.
Well, just like this interior section, I'm assuming.
You fill this interior section. You actually do take. What size is a T-Rex?
Huge.
Let me see what size that actually is real quick.
I think it means real big.
I have the goal of collapsing the floor beneath us as well, is sort of
Okay.
like, yeah.
There's a couple of things. You're making a couple of assumptions that I don't think are correct, but you still are able to cast polymorph. So you are 15 by 15 feet. Yeah. So the T-Rex fills the entire area, and you feel like the ground underneath you crack, but it seems to hold steady. But you do take.
Well, I busted through the roof, is my assumption.
No. So the roof is actually 10 feet tall, so you are just kind of pressed up against it right now. If you want to make attacks on the roof, you can. But first you take.
I assumed me growing would.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're making a lot of assumptions. But you do take 15 points of force damage as you are kind of crushed by this transformation. And I need you to roll a d20 for me. Actually, roll 2d10 for me.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Hang on, let me just figure out how many points I have. 120. Okay. 63.
63. Let's see what that is. Okay. And as Wes transforms, you see a fog cloud appear around him. All right, that'll be your turn, Wes. Up next is this chair. He kind of takes in the situation, and yeah, he's just going to try to keep on trying to break you down. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you are stuck a little bit currently. Oh, that's a terrible roll. Okay. You take 20 points of fire damage. He's going to try to relentlessly attack you. Unnatural 20, 26, and 16.
They all hit.
Cool. You take, that's a terrible roll, 10, 15, and 11, so a total of 10 plus 15 plus, so 20, 30,
Yep,
36
I got
points
it.
of damage.
I tracked it.
And I need you to make a concentration check.
With advantage
because you're a warcaster.
Warcaster.
Using the constitution of the T-Rex.
16.
Okay.
Oh, then 20. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. That'll end his turn. Cash, you're up.
Okay. What is further down this hall?
Currently, nothing besides this T-Rex, and you see Llama is now continuing to dash forward.
How far away from me is he?
Llama?
Yeah.
About 45 feet away from you.
I am going to run up to him, grab him, and grapple him.
Llama?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make
Unless he's gonna wait. Hold on.
Cash the pacifist.
Would I know if Llama had like ass spanking powers, like mad, like?
Only one way to find out. Roll an insight check.
No, cat. Okay. Thank you. I was like, Cash would...
Using the wisdom of a tiger.
Okay.
I forgot you were a tiger.
I am a tiger. Using the wisdom of a tiger.
Actually, I think wild shape you get to keep your wisdom. So go ahead and you get to keep your wisdom. That is true. So, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
I mean, yes.
So, unnatural 20.
Okay. He does have ass-spanking powers, if that's what you want to know.
I'm a tiger.
What are you doing?
I am going to...
Let the man help. We're losing.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna, like, run up by his side.
Okay. Cool.
So I'll be, like, 5 feet behind him.
Julie, what do you got?
Okay,
Make an investigation check.
Gwen and I... Yeah, thank you. Okay, I can't find it. Let's see if Gwen can. I rolled a 4. Or not a 4. I rolled a 2. So, and she rolled... Also, what is her tech modifier?
This would be an investigation check.
I'm asking just in general.
Her tech modifier, I'll give you one later. I need to think about it.
Okay. She rolled,
Yeah, okay, sure. What did you roll?
She gets a 5.
Okay. You both can't find any sort of whatever you're looking for.
Just anything, really.
Yeah. It's just a lot of paperwork. It seems that whoever was here left in somewhat of a hurry, and that's all you can tell. Wes, it is your turn.
I just wanted to point out I've done some research in my time. T-Rex weighs 7 to 8 tons,
Okay.
and your average floor of a building can hold about 4 tons.
If it were an average floor in a non-magical building, yes.
That's very true. Well,
Don't forget that you have people who cast polymorph on a regular basis here. That is...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
There are some considerations you should have made, but you are still a T-Rex.
That's fine.
Jump up and down.
Yes. Yeah, I'm debating whether I want to collapse the floor or just attack him.
Just fight him.
Yeah, sure. I'll listen to Julie,
Thank you.
who's
You can-
yelling
you can-
down from the hallway. Just bite him.
You can hear Julie. You've like gotten so many of her lectures, you can almost hear her voice in your head now. And you start
Bite
to
attack.
and you start to wonder: Is this what she's talking about? Is this that voice she mentioned was in her head?
Bite attack, 25.
That'll hit.
I would also like you to make a strength saving throw,
Strength saving throw. Not this guy's.
or else he is grappled in my mouth.
Can he not make a acrobatics check?
The target is medium or smaller. It is grappled.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
hit it, so it is grappled. And at the end of his next turn, yep, and I can't bite another target while he's in my mouth, but that's
Cool.
fine. He's the only target, so he's gonna go ahead and take.
Do I get rained down there?
That does 32 points of damage.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm gonna use my tail to try and collapse the floor. With my second
Okay,
attack.
make an attack.
Attack the floor. That's 23.
That'll hit. You'll roll damage. And is a T-Rex a siege monster? Let's find out.
No.
Okay. So you only do standard damage.
That'd be funny as hell, though.
Oh my god! I
18.
legit
Okay.
want to commission
Oh, wait,
someone
no,
to draw
it's
me
18
Siege of a
it's
Castle
18
with
plus
T-Rexes
7,
as a siege animal.
18 plus 7, which is
Probably be able to do
25.
it also.
You see the floor kind of splinter out. It is not close to collapsing, but you do some heavy damage to the floor.
He is restrained, though, in my mouth.
He is, and he's going to, on his turn now, first make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
5.
You take 34 points of fire damage,
Oofa doofa.
Yoinks. Who
and
is this man?
he's going to try to get out of your mouth. Now, because he is blade singing, he actually has advantage on this. Cool little...
Perfect.
He's restrained, though, so doesn't he have disadvantage?
No, because he's
Not
trying to break
evening
the
it out.
This is
Oh,
breaking
yeah.
the grapple,
That
yes.
makes sense.
That is a 23.
Yep,
That'll do it.
that'll do
So
it.
he slips out of your mouth. He plunges down.
But that is his action.
That is his action, and he uses bonus action to do that. You see Llama kind of slide by you now, Wes, as he dashes up to
the
you.
nimble man he is.
And he pulls out his sword, and you hear a similar singing sound. And he strikes out towards Lionel, and something happens. They both kind of just freeze there in that singing stance. And Llama goes, "Go. Finish this. It is time we end this." whatever this is.
I have an intelligence of 2, so I don't understand him.
Okay. Cash and Julie, what are you guys doing?
I'm following Llama into the room.
Wes, make a concentration check, actually.
19.
Okay, yep, you're fine. Cash, what are you doing?
Me and Suwon are going to run into the office.
Okay.
Figure out what the fuck is going on here, and then go for the gate.
Okay. You go for the gate. You see like a little panel on the side, and there's a simple lever, and you flick it, and the gate
I'm
activates.
a cat, so I can definitely do that. That's
Sure.
good stuff. I'm real smart. Tigers are smart.
Are you
And I
running
flick
through?
the gate. Yeah, I wait for everybody else.
Okay. You see the gate now activated, and Lionel, he's struggling under the force of Llama's sword. He's kind of he wants to reach out, but he knows that he has a deadly foe in front of him, and so he's focused on Llama. Julie, what are you doing?
Can I break down the office door? Or can Gwen?
Go ahead. Oh, did you not leave the office?
Well, we're in the secretary's room.
Yeah, I thought you would have left after you didn't find anything, but you are still trying to break down the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. She rolled a 10 and a 22
Okay, the 22 hits.
onto the door.
Yeah, onto the door.
Does it break it?
Roll damage, because only one of those hit.
10.
10. You see the door kind of shatter a little bit, and it's like kind of it's splintered, but it's not broken.
Okay, can I do
At
one
this point,
attack?
you
Can
do hear Llama kind of shout out towards Wes and Cash and the rest of you
No, I have an idea.
Okay.
Can I use one attack?
to blow open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Can I use the shotgun to do it?
Sure.
It's badass.
Roll to attack.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, that'll hit, and you don't need to roll damage. The door splinters open.
Got it.
What are you doing?
Now, I want to look around her office for anything that could help me. And
All right, make an investigation check.
no, I failed.
Yeah, you turn over the office, and you just can't find anything that would seem to help you.
Okay, is there anything on the desk that says where she went, though?
No. What did you roll for your investigation check?
A 4.
No. That was your action. Are you going to move anywhere?
Okay, fine. Let's write a note.
You're going to take the
No.
time in the middle of a fight to write a note.
Yeah.
Okay. Wes, what are you doing? And write your note. Wes, what are you doing?
Thinking about how he should have turned into a blue whale, because that's way heavier. But, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to bite him.
Okay, you bite this guy.
That's an unnatural 20.
Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to use shield, so no.
All right, then I'm going to spin around and hit him with my tail. That's 17.
That does not hit with the shield.
Yeah, cool.
Up next is this guy. He's going to try to bash you with the flaming sphere again. So make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
5.
You take 32 points of fire damage.
Wes is back to Wes form anyway.
Okay.
I had 32 hit points left, but I'm still up because I have 1 hit
Yes,
point left.
you shrink down next to this flaming sphere. You are now West form. You see Cash over to the left. He is standing by the portal.
He's a tiger.
He is a tiger, and you see the dog kind of standing next to him there. And you see, again, these two.
I'm so fucked. My plan failed badly because I should have been something heavier. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, yeah, that is not your turn. You are out of your T-Rex form. That'll be that. And he's just engaging with Llama now. You see the two trading blows back and forth, trying to fight out, but they are somewhat evenly matched. Cash.
Suwon is going to run over to Wes and use his last lick wounds.
Okay.
Just to give him a little bit of something. Unfortunately, Cash is a tiger and can't do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
yeah. All right, that's 12.
12. Okay. Wes, you are healed for 12 points of damage.
And Cash is going to sort of pace around in a circle and, look at the gate and then look at Wes and then look at the gate and be like, okay, are we going?
Okay. Julie, you are writing this note. What does the note say?
Same thing the text said.
Okay. You scribble out the note quickly, put it down on the desk. What are you doing?
dash out.
Okay. You sprint out to the hall, and just for brevity's sake, you sprint up towards the office of the enchantment chair, where you see Wes now in his normal form and Cash also kind of standing at the gate. Wes, what are you doing?
I can't activate the gate. I have no spell
The
slots. Sorry,
gate
guys.
is already activated.
Oh. I look at the boys,
Uh-huh.
the funky bunch.
Minus Nelson, who's on the floor in the hallway.
Yep.
To infinity and beyond, I guess, and I'd step through.
Okay, you dash through the portal. You see Llama now struggling against, not struggling, but fighting, quick and deft.
Oh, can I take a pot shot at this dude as I leave with
Sure.
frostbite? Oh, wait, no, I'm going to use magic missile. My last magic missiles. Yeah.
Roll damage.
So he needs to take this many. 12 plus 4, 16 points.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
get
takes
him.
it. Yeah, he's encumbered, but he's still fighting on. You run through the portal.
Just trying to help Llama out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
These two are fighting. Cash, you run through the portal, I'm assuming?
Yes, me and dog on our way. Cat and dog, best friends.
Julie?
Yeah.
Okay. All three of you run through this gated portal. And when you do, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's great for you.
Nice.
8.
8?
Saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I can't do math. 23 for Cash, 8 for the dog.
23 for Cash and 8 for the dog. The dog, Cash doesn't take anything. Wes doesn't take anything. Julie and the dog take 8 points of fire damage as you guys kind of run through the portal and the gate explodes.
Uh-oh. Stinky.
And you have a lot to take in very quickly. You arrive on the outskirts of the Fairy Kingdom, on the precipice of enchantment in a valley of doom. Before you, a mountain of darkness that climbs up to an unabated void. You are at the gate. You see before you an army, thousands strong. You see trolls, ogres, giants. You see hundreds of fey folks, and joining them from the east, thousands of dwarves. You see on the front lines of this war, you see these clay figures that grow from small to large and then crumple into dust only to begin growing again. You see golems of growing. You hear obsessant ticking tones of dozens of clockwork creatures of all sorts that float above or dig down below while they march. You see on the precipice of this mountain 5 figures. You see Queen Elphame's terrifyingly beautiful form in an ornate gold and green glimmering armor. She has antlers stretching out from her tilted back head as she absorbs the scene. You see that dwarvish man in golden robes, the one from the Dwarven Kingdom. He has jewels and trinkets adorning his squat form, and his eyes seem focused on the thousands of dwarvish militants marching from the east, surrounding you and heading towards the city. You see Ashaldaron, his older, balding form bloated and growing, his features becoming sharp and terrifying. You see Jeffrey Beezbos, his pupilless eyes locked onto you three, his face stretched in a wide, excited smile. And you see William R. Fatris of the Smiling Sun, Chair of Enchantment, arms outstretched in front of the gate, reading passages with such ferocity and malice it shakes you to the center of your core. The darkness he commands is simply wrong, chaotic, entropic, besmirched by its very nature. And then you look up. Above the silken, golden, and purple hues of the Phaetonian sky, you see Gaia, slowly but surely making its way across the Phaetonian skyline towards an inky blackness on the horizon. And you hear the voice of William, ever present, ringing out in your ears. A foolish mistake. A worthless sacrifice. No matter. It will be easy to finish you all off. Beezbos, may you do the honor. And suddenly Beezbos' eyes go wide and he screams out in this painful scream. And behind you from the city, you see thousands of pieces of technology begin to fling themselves at him. You can see his form being crushed and changed by these pieces of technology. They begin to form wings, a tail, and long claws. You see Beezbos turn into a mechanical dragon and take to the sky. What do each of you do in this moment?
There's nothing I can do.
I can roar. That's fun. I'll do that.
You see Cash roar out in defiance as this beam, this charged beam, a laser beam, blasts out from Jeffrey Beezbos' mouth. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Also 18.
19 and this poor goddamn dog. 9.
All right. Cash, I'm assuming you use evasion.
Yes.
Okay. Wes and Julie, you both take 51 points of radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cash, you take none, and the dog takes 51 as well.
Okay.
Wes is unconscious and was almost one-shot murdered with that hit.
And as Cash, you are laying there now upon scorched earth, as you see your friends laying down on the ground unconscious. But you hear something. It's a sizzling, cracking sound. It's a buzzing, and it's coming from Wes. And you see a blue light begin to emanate from Wes's necklace. And you hear a voice. Don't worry, Wes. I've got you. You see Wes's necklace shatter, and surrounding the form, you see Michael. He has Wes by the shoulder, and Wes, you are stirred consciousness, and you feel this you all three feel this warm presence around. And you see Michael stand up and face this army. And his necklace begins to glow. These different colors. You see red, green, yellow, blue. They all begin to glow. And he goes, by the ordinances of the Society of the Weird and Terrifying, you are in violation of, and then you hear another voice go, Chapter 10C of Clause 700 of the Human Phaetonian Pact of 3654. And you see Amber there now, glowing. Her hair a brilliant crimson red, bouts of flame coming off of her, but you don't feel the heat. And her eyes lock onto you, Julie. And she walks up to you and gives you a hug. And you are healed for 48 points of damage. And you hear another voice go. You are hereby ordered to return to Gaia for trial or meet mortal death here on. And you see the conjuration chair appear. And the enchantment chair's voice rings out and he goes, "You all are fools if you think you can stop me now." And you hear another voice go, "Here on Phaeton." And you see Jack stand out, a dark presence surrounding him. He has a dark, billowing cloak. And he laughs and he goes, "Why do I always get the wild fae?" And then you see Sarah come out. And she goes, "All in favor of revoking the enchantment chair's membership to SWAT, say aye." And everyone calls out aye.
I also say aye.
You all also count out aye.
I snuffle.
You hear Cash growl out. And you hear the enchantment say, "Charge!" And
Oh no, don't do that.
you see the armies begin to flood in your direction. And she goes, "All opposed?" And all you hear is the thunderous screams of thousands. And she goes, "All right then, I think that is a consensus. Let's roll initiative."